Welcome to the Games Freezer.
Hello everybody, this is Richard. It's good to see you all. Well, I can't see you, but it's good to be here. This is the 10-minute taster from Games Freezer, and it's Legendary 11, a new arcade football game that's currently in early access, which is really fun. So I thought I'd cover it off and let you have a little look at this one. Just while I set it up here, one sec. Jana bada bada. Right, okay, so let's get going. So we're going to be England in a World Cup, as always. Look at that group: Brazil, England, USSR, Mexico, Korea, and Japan. So first game, straight off the bat, up against Brazil. What's it all about? I mean, this game itself is harking back to the days of Panini stickers. It's harking back to the days of arcade football games that I loved as a kid and I still love now. I'm not about FIFA, I'm not about PES anymore, although I used to love PES when it was on the PlayStation 2, but nowadays those games are too realistic. They're not fun anymore, and I just love to play a good old-fashioned arcade style football game. It's all about fun, all about enjoying crazy moves, you know, stuff that you might not see in real life, kind of like Roy the Rovers, you know, like, or Hamish and Mousy. Those type of cartoon strips that I used to read, all about football and crazy banana shots and all the rest of it. Those are the games that I love. Thinking of like your super sidekicks, football champs of this world, you know. And this game, the presentation of it really does hark back to them days. It goes like 70s as well with this aesthetic. You got like short shorts on all the players, kind of retro football kits. I like this setup as well. Like the stadium looks really cool. I mean, there's only one stadium, but I think it looks pretty cool. It looks like one of those Argentinian stadiums where the atmospheres are like crazy. So yeah, as you can see, it's a kind of, the players look 70s. They've got their short shorts, their big hairdos, and all the rest of it. So yeah, the setup for this is fantastic. Like to say right now, it's a bit rough around the edges as it's in early access. Let's not let them score straight away. Yeah, as it's in early access, they're constantly improving the game, which is really cool. And in my opinion, it's streets ahead of where Sociable Soccer is right now, and that's in early access. All's gone a bit quiet on the Sociable Soccer front. They're not really making the updates that I might have thought they would have been on a regular basis. They've made a few decent updates to it, and I've covered Sociable Soccer on another video, but yeah, things seems to have gone quiet on that. That's the one I had the most anticipation for, and this one, Legendary 11, just popped up on my radar by chance, and so I thought I had to give it a go because I like the look of it. Basically, I think I saw a YouTube video of someone playing it, and I thought, right, I've got to get me some of that. So this is it. It's totally arcadey. It's absolutely right up my street. It actually feels like Mexico's 1970, or like was it Mexico 1970? I think it was, wasn't it? Or was that Mexico 86 as well? I think they were both in Mexico. Great challenge, Afro Thunder. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. And you've got this card system as well. So when I was picking the team at the start there, you get to choose different cards that sort of power you up as a defender, an attacker, or whatever, and you can swap those cards in and out. Dare say you can sort of earn those cards as you go through. I haven't maybe played enough to know how the card system works. I've played my way through one tournament, and I don't think I've got any new cards as a result of that, but I'm sure that'll all become apparent. Oh, great save, keeper. So that's what I like. Everything's a bit extravagant. Like your goalie saves are they're diving for everything, you know. So sometimes that is a bit annoying because they'll dive and push things out when you really don't want them to. But again, I think that's one of the things they're potentially working on to update on. That kind of stuff. Oh, here we go. Special move. Oh dear. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So you get a special move, and when your power bar's up, you'll be able to pull it off. It generally seems to be some kind of overhead kick, so I don't know if there's a bit more variation to the special moves than just overhead kicks, but they're pretty cool. There are kind of different angles you can run the kicks from as well, and all sorts like that. So it is pretty good. It's pretty cool. So again, they're working on updates on it. So I can't wait to see the next sort of phases of the updates and how they look. Be good to see what they add in. Oh, here we go. Back in it, England. This is good timing because England play tomorrow against Panama. Oh, that flag's in the way of the replay. Oh, stuck it in there though. Sometimes the goals do seem to come a bit easy. It's weird. Sometimes feels a bit too easy. There is a sweet spot somewhere that they might hit with some of the updates that might get it to the right level of challenge. Because, like I say, sometimes it just feels a bit too like you're strolling through. You know what I mean? A bit too easy to maybe score. Alright, so this. Oh, hello. Hey! 2-1 up. Special move. Straight from kickoff. England, England, England. Oh, nice moves. The little trick before I set off the special move. I love them cameramen on the slidey tracks. I don't think they exist, do they? Or if they do, they're not like that exposed on the side of the pitch, but I think it's pretty cool. You get the odd one up and down on the bigger stadiums. Oh, off the post. Keeper didn't want to know anything about it. Oh, Ginge. I love the way the keepers just take you out as well. If they want the ball, they're going to get it. They should keep that in. I think that's pretty cool. I like a certain level of jank in my football games. If you've watched any of the SNES football games with shite feature that we do, then you'll know that. So, yeah, I was just looking at something earlier on, and there is a kind of like early access roadmap that they've pulled together, where they're going to start adding bits in, such as like mythical matches. They're also looking to like have a morale stat on players. Looking at the shooting actually inside the area, because I think they've sort of seen that as maybe a bit too easy. So that's pretty cool. They're sort of introducing bits on that. There's going to be some online multiplayer, which isn't about yet. So that's around August time apparently. And then they're looking to implement some new online multiplayer features, balancing, bug fixing. So there's all sorts of stuff that they're planning in the next couple of months. And I hope they see it through, because this... Oh, what's going on here? Ah, keeper. Love it. 2 men down. Absolutely brilliant. Oh dear. Great stuff. See, this is what I love about this game. There's all sorts going on. I like the little animation there where they get knackered. Although it seems to happen too much, but they sort of bend down and sweat a lot. Oh, here we go. Brazil on the attack again. And I'm about to cough. Chopped him. Red card? Seriously? You're having a laugh? That's one thing I need to improve. When the when the ref produces a red card, you want him to run over to the player and show him a red card. You don't want it to just show up on screen, red card. I can see that he's showing the red card, sort of, but it's kind of it's a bit not clear. It's only after they get sent off you're like, oh, red card. Whereas it'd be better if the ref did run up to the player and then present the red card and then make a bit of a thing of it. It just seems a bit too quick. Anyway, oh, and the other thing I would like to see or hear in this is better crowd noise. Bit sparse. Like there's not a plethora of songs or whatever. It's a weird, oof, off the bar. Great free kick there. I haven't really got the hang of free kicks myself. Clinging on for this 2-1. Yeah, it's a bit sparse in the sound department. Just needs a bit of sprucing up. Just needs a bit more to it. And the announcer, I don't know, seems a bit odd as well. The crowd sound like they're just having a bit of a chat. Just kind of like Spurs games after we go out of the cup. And the next game, home game, if we're not if it's not a big one, it's like West Brom midweek having a chat with your mates kind of atmosphere in this game, which is kind of weird. I think they would have played on that quite a bit. You could have had a load of like chants in there. Chant sounds even. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Don't even need to be the words. Anyway, but what do I think? Well, I think this game is pretty darn good. They've got a lot of potential with this. There's loads of good stuff in it. Me being a massive football game fan, as I am, especially ones that hark back to the golden age of arcade football, I've got to say, go out and give this a go. See you soon, my friends.
www.gamescruiser.eu